President's son Eric rallied with supporters of his father's campaign at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi today. 7 Action News reporter Brian Abel talked one-on-one with Eric Trump about the plot to kidnap Governor Whitmer and its impact on the race.
There's no tolerance for that kind of stuff in society. When they figure out the plot, guess what? Take those people, throw them in jail for the rest of their lives.
But do you think it plays a role into the final weeks here, into voters?
Well, you know what? I think it actually plays into my father's argument very well that you need more law enforcement as opposed to less.
Eric Trump in Oakland County today inside a ballroom at Novi Suburban Collection Showplace with roughly 250 non-distance supporters. At times, Trump mocking Joe Biden.
He gets up there and he goes, by the time I'm done with this speech right here, 210 million people will die of COVID. And I go, wow, that's like 60% of the country. As much as we laugh and as much as we like to have fun, this isn't Democrats versus Republicans, guys. This is right versus wrong. This is right versus wrong. And if JFK were alive today, he'd be right there, right in the front row, right here today, 100%. He'd be 100% on this team.
The venue for the roughly 20-minute speech changed just a day before after the revelation that the original venue here on Valley Guns had at one time employed one of the alleged co-conspirators arrested in the plot to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Michigan Democrats slamming the first family stop, saying in part, quote, no matter where Eric Trump goes in our state, he can't escape his father's broken promises and failed leadership, whether he's at a gun range or a convention center. Supporters say they liked what they heard as they factor in recent headlines.
I think that people will take into account a lot of different things. I think it was unfortunate that President Trump did get COVID. I think it was fortunate that he recovered and showed that it is something that should be respected but not feared.
Before the speech, volunteers, they did temperature checks, handed out hand sanitizer and masks. They were required to get in. I also asked Trump about his father's stint in the hospital. We'll have the full interview for you on WXYZ.com. In Novi, Brian Abel, 7 Action News.
A lot of people will be checking it out. Thank you, Brian.